So I found out that my mum was dead on Twitter, which wasn't, great. Yeah. It was about 10:30 on a Friday morning, and I was just getting some stuff printed off for a client workshop at 11, and the printer was being just, you fucking, and then out of absolutely nowhere, there was this massive bang. It wasn't even like a sound, it was just this, I don't even know the word, just this pure violence. And I guess I must have been knocked down by the blast, because I realised I was on the floor. And when I got up, I was deaf, like my ears were underwater. And I just sat there at my desk, trying to do the deep breathing from my yoga, which wasn't helping me in the slightest. And then I did what millions of other people were probably doing at that exact same moment. I Googled explosion London. Pretty much within 2 seconds, I came across this picture of, this woman lying face down in the street in a pool of, she was in a really bad way. Like the bottom half of her had just gone. Sorry. I was like, it fucking can't be. But I knew in my heart that it was. And the one thing my first reaction, it wasn't grief. It was disgust. And I'm so unbelievably ashamed of thinking that about my mum. So I ran down the street, like 200 miles an hour, like I was Usain Bolt or something. And there was so much glass, and this policeman was yelling at me. And I just sat down in this pile of rubble. And I can remember the smell, because the smell is still there to this day in my nose, no matter how much you try and get rid of it. And then this guy started taking photos of me. News guy, paparazzi, And I just snapped out of it. I stood up and I started screaming at him. And then I punched him in the face, because you know what? Fuck him. That was the worst moment of my life right there. And he wanted to take my grief and sell it to a newspaper for profit. Fuck that.